America heads to a national championship? Is that something that?
I don't think so, and I don't think it will until we step out on the court on Sunday, but I'm just so grateful to be here, grateful to be a part of this program, grateful to be doing it with the group of people that I'm doing it with. This is a very special team, but also a very special staff, and I'm just so grateful to be here.
Walk me through the emotions of tonight. Obviously, to see it throughout the history of Diamond League and the match itself, and just the celebration.
Yeah. As soon as we pulled up, we knew it was going to be special. We knew Husker Nation would show up, but we didn't quite grasp how many would show up. And so for us, it was such an advantage, and they made it like a home court match for us, and we had a huge edge just because of our fans. And they show up all the time, and we've learned that, and so we're just so grateful for them. But walking off the bus, I think we were all a little bit nervous and just really wanted to get going, wanted to touch a volleyball and so that those nerves could kind of calm down. But winning hasn't really set in yet, so you'll have to ask me that in a few days. But like I said, it's just such a special program, such a special team, and it's very hard to put into words.
You knew it was going to be a defensive battle.
Yes.
What were you guys doing that really kind of pushed it over the edge?
Yeah. Well, first, our staff prepared us so well. From practices to the scouting report, they prepared us the best that we could have been prepared. And another thing that we talked about was they're a great team. They're going to make good plays, but just moving on when they get those good kills, when they tool us, whatever, move on, go to the next play. And I think that allowed us to, like I said, move on. And I think that was huge in that match. We learned that very early in this year that good teams are going to get good points, and we just have to not be affected by that and just move on to the next one. And I think that's what helped us a ton. Huge, but she's always huge. And I'm just so happy for her. She wants it so bad, and she leads our team in emotion and in drive, and I think you saw that out there tonight. She was doing it for the person next to her more than she was doing it for herself, and that's what makes her so special.
What's it going to be like on Sunday in here, you think?
I think it will probably be just like that, plus a few more Husker fans. I'm sure some more will come out if they can get tickets. I'm not sure if it's already sold out, but it's going to be a battle, and we're ready for that. And I think having all of Husker Nation here will be a huge advantage for us.
What do you say about Bergen and how she's mixing up the offense tonight?
Yeah, she's great. She's always great, though, you know. So I'm not surprised. Bergen's a phenomenal setter. She's a phenomenal teammate, and I'm just so lucky to be playing with her because, like I said, she's obviously a great setter, but she's an even better person.
Is it extra impressive the fact she came in here as a freshman and makes it look so easy?
Yeah, always. Being a freshman and carrying that kind of role is really impressive. But I have to give a ton of credit to all of the freshmen. They have come in, they've done their job, they've showed up every single day and worked their butts off, and they're getting to reap the awards and rewards of it. So I'm just so excited for them, and watching them grow this season has been really special.
Merritt, this team has consistently had a third set letdown. How did you guys power through that today?
Yeah. In between sets 2 and 3, we talked about how Pitt had just reverse swept Louisville, and they did it twice, I think, this season. And so we knew that they were going to come out in the third set, and they weren't going to give up. They had nothing to lose at that point. So we kind of front-loaded it and talked about it and made sure that when they made adjustments, we were going to try our best to make the adjustments back. And so I think that's what we did tonight. We came out of the third set knowing that they weren't going to hand it to us and knowing that the game wasn't over.
How critical was those, not even the stuff blocks, but also just the block touches tonight for your team?
Huge. Slowing down those specifically pin attackers, but attackers in general was a huge part of our game plan. We knew that if we let them go off, like it was going to be a long night. So stopping them specifically, the 2 freshmen, was our main focus. And so just getting touches, stuffs are obviously great, but touches are also good. It slows them down, gives us a chance to be on offense. And so for us, it was definitely a huge momentum swing when we got those.
How much confidence?
In the semifinals, I mean, this isn't normal stuff.
Yeah.
How are you guys able to, dominate a match on this day?
I think just playing Husker volleyball, and every single game that we've gone out, we've tried to do that. And some games have been better than others, but I think tonight we all wanted it more for the person next to us and for the people that came before us and those that are going to come after us. And I think playing out of body and for others around us definitely helped us a ton. And we want it so bad, so we're going to play our best. And some days it's not going to go your way, but if you're giving it your all, that's all we can ask for. And we talked about leaving here with no regrets. Whichever way the match went, we all wanted to walk off that court and know that we gave it our all. And so I think that was kind of what helped us and gave us that momentum.
When you struggled a little bit tonight, too, how good did it feel knowing your teammates had your back and were able to pick up even when things weren't going your way at some of the times?
Yeah, I mean, offensively, that was probably one of my worst games this year. And I knew that. And going into the locker room, I told them I would be better for them. I knew that I wasn't playing at my full potential. And I just tried to focus on the other areas of my games because I was serving great. I was blocking well. And so I just tried to focus on that and focus on the good and the things that were going well. And that kind of helped me pull out of it. But like you said, I know that the team has my back. I know that they have full faith in me and the coaches have full faith in me. And so I just relied on that.
So when you're serving, I mean, that run you had there in the third set. I mean, the first one's a nice little gift to get out of rotation call too. How? I mean, what were you trying to do there, and what was working for you?
I was trying to go for it. I wish they wouldn't have called her out of rotation though, because that was the first dropper that I had done. But coach always requests 2 aces of me every single game, so I was trying to get him his 2 aces.
You got him 3.
Yep.
You got him 3, so you got one in the back. Too.
Yes.
When do you think it'll sink in that you're playing for a national title?
I don't know that it will until we walk out there on Sunday. I think it's so hard to comprehend and to put into words, and I really don't think it'll hit me until Sunday.
Becca's caught fire the last couple of matches too. What did you see from her tonight? I mean, did her intensity go up? Or that's just Becca, isn't it?
That's just Becca, yeah. She's always like that, but I think she's so driven and wants it so bad that I think it's kind of mentally clicked for her that like, you're right here, you know? And so for her, it's like, I am so close and I'm not going to let anything get in the way.
Should be a fun one.
Yes.
Thanks.